Hey, what's up guys, this is Anand Kothari from Tech Iconic, and today we are going to talk about MacBook Air 2020. Why is it called the best MacBook Air so far, and that one downside which would hold you back from buying it. Maybe. Let's see. It's been a trend by now that many people out there will compare the MacBook Air with MacBook Pro, and then they will regret that, okay, why did they buy MacBook Air? Because MacBook Pro was more powerful than MacBook Air. Okay, let me clear this up. MacBook Air and MacBook Pro are two different devices. Pro is expensive for a reason, Air is cheaper for a reason. Okay, don't compare it. Let's talk about the MacBook Air 2020, starting with the display. So talking about the graphics, Apple have updated their graphics to Intel Iris Plus, which not only gives them a better performance, but at the same time, it's able to power a 6K display, including the Apple Pro Display XDR. So talking about the sound quality, Apple have claimed their speakers to be 25% more louder and twice the bass. But on digging deeper on this information, we have found out that these figures have been compared with the old MacBook non-Retina Air model. So speakers are the same, basically. Moving forward with the looks, Apple MacBook Air is kind of similar to what we have earlier, the other MacBook Airs, but at the same time, it has the new keyboard, the new Magic Keyboard, which first came out with the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is considered as the best MacBook keyboard design so far, with best travel and that premium feel. So if everything is same, then what makes this MacBook Air the best MacBook Air so far? First thing, the storage. Apple have doubled their base model storage to 256GB of SSD instead of 128, what the previous MacBook Airs had. And you can upgrade it till 2TB of SSD. And talking about the RAM, the base model comes with 8GB of DDR4 instead of DDR3, and you can push it up till 16GB. And second thing is the processor. Apple is shipping their base model with 10th generation 1.1 GHz dual core i3 processor, and you can configure it up to 1.2 GHz quad core i7 processor. So do you remember I was talking about a downside of this MacBook Air? It's nothing but its battery. Apple mentioned that you could expect 11 hours of battery instead of 12 hours what we had in previous MacBook Airs. Now, does it make a difference? Is that 1 hour would make a big impact? Kinda not, maybe, depending on your usage. So basically, if you're using any applications which will take more power, then it will drain your battery faster. But I think the battery is good enough considering one other aspect, and that one factor is price. So instead of raising their prices, Apple have dropped their prices by $100 on this new MacBook Air 2020. So previously it was $1,099 for the base model, and this time it's $999 for the base model. And it makes it more cheaper for the students out there, considering the education pricing at $899. So if you're a student, make sure you use that discount. Alright, so before ending this video, I just want to tell you that if you have any questions about MacBook Air 2020 or any confusion, any doubts which is holding you back from buying this laptop, please do not hesitate to post it down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to answer those questions for you. And if you're new on this channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you have learned something new today, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye!
You can't change the question. इसका fracture है ना.
The iPhone 11 and OnePlus 7T. So it's gonna be a close comparison, spec by spec.